Good morning, friends. Welcome to my first motor vlog. Today we are going to Tamini Ghat from Kharadi on my all new KTM Adventure 250. It's my first bike and you get to experience the first person view of how it feels riding through city traffic on off-road patches and on highways. So let's begin. I started my day at around 6. Today is not just another Sunday, it's a milestone in my life. I'm heading out on my very first bike, the KTM Adventure 250. Ever since I was a child, I dreamt of owning an adventure bike, and today that dream hits the road. Riding through the city this early feels a lot like life. Empty streets, soft light, cool breeze. It's peaceful, reflective. The traffic is quiet, and for a while, it's just you and your thoughts. Like life's telling you, slow down, take it in, breathe out. I used to be a car guy. Honestly, bikes scared me back in those days. I thought, what if I fall? What if I mess up? People told me just buy a car, save for your future wife and kids. But at some point, I realized, when do I start living for me? When do I stop planning for a life that hasn't arrived yet and start enjoying the one I'm living now, the present moment? This ride might just be a short one today, but to me, it's a baby step towards something bigger. Someday I want to take this bike to Ladakh, Manali, ride through the Himalayas. But for now, every kilometer teaches me something new, and that's where all it begins. And my first service hasn't done yet, so I'm keeping it under 7000 RPM. That's why I'm riding it slow. KTMs have a rev limiter which helps protect the engine during break-in period. Honestly, I don't mind. I'm new to this, still learning, riding slow, enjoying the view. It's safer, more peaceful, and honestly, more meaningful. You don't always have to go fast to feel alive. I love the off-road capability of this bike, the way it is designed, the Adventure 250. It's just amazing for me as a first bike. Uneven patches, potholes, bad roads. The 200 suspension travel eats it all up. It gives you confidence, especially with that solid pull in every gear. I love the way it rolls when I twist the throttle. Makes you want to push, but I'm holding back for now, still learning, still building my cornering skills, respecting the machine and my limits. Initially, I was confused at first whether to go for the 250cc or the Adventure 390. Should I get more power? But the 250 is just right for me. Enough power, better mileage, lighter, and it matches my riding needs perfectly. It's not always about maxing out specs on the paper. It's about what feels right. You might never going to use that 390cc power. So for me, this one is sufficient. Before heading out on any long ride, especially if you're a beginner like me, there are few important checks and essentials you shouldn't skip. Here's my quick rundown. Bike checks, tire pressure and condition. Make sure the tires are properly inflated and have no visible signs of damage like cracks or holes or visible wires. And ensure that the tire pressure is set according to your ride. The manufacturer's user manual gives different tire pressures for terrains and weather conditions, so ensure that your tire is at the right pressure. Engine oil level. Check if the oil is between the recommended marks. Chain lubrication and tension. A clean, well-lubed chain is a must. Make sure that you lube it for every 400 to 500 kilometers. Brakes. Ensure both front and rear brakes feel firm and responsive. Lights and indicators, everything should be working, especially if you're riding early morning or late night. Coolant and fuel. Top up the fuel and coolant if needed. Avoid running low midway. And it's good not to do full tank in hot summers. Toolkit. Carry the basic OEM toolkit and a puncture repair kit along with a tire inflator. These things will help you, especially in places where there is no network and the on-road service cannot save you. So in those cases, these tools will help you save yourself from the place. And things to carry: helmet, of course, and riding gears, jackets, gloves, cards, rain gear. But that doesn't apply to me because I love to get wet in the rain, and the weather can be unpredictable in hilly areas, so it's good you carry a raincoat. Power bank and phone mount for navigation and emergencies. Even though this one comes with the spikes, comes with a type C USB charging port, I still carry a power bank just in case that one malfunctions. And first aid kit, even a small one, can be a lifesaver, the one under your seat. Water and snacks. Hydration is the key on long rides. We get dehydrated way earlier than we realize. Copies of all our ID cards and bike documents in physical as well as a digital you can keep in your DigiLocker as well as Parivahan app. Basic medicines and sunscreens. Pain relief, nausea, dehydration tabs. They can be useful if you ever need. Tips for beginners just like me: start early when the traffic is low and weather is cool. That time it's much easier to ride. Take breaks every 50 to 70 kilometers to stay fresh and alert. Don't push your limits. Ride at your comfortable speed and pace. We need not to prove anything to anyone. It should be an enjoyable journey, not a competition or to prove that you are a great rider. Just enjoy the ride. Stay aware of fatigue, especially if you're riding solo. Continuously riding without any rest can cause micro sleeps, which will result in disastrous accidents. So stay aware about your fatigue. Most importantly, ride for the journey, not for the destination. And we are reaching closer to the highlight of today's ride, Tamini Ghat, nestled between Mulshi and Konkan regions. This place is pure magic. Lush green hills, twisty roads, dense forests, and waterfalls during monsoon, but unfortunately we can't enjoy them now because it's summer. It's like nature's own racetrack, only you ride it slow and soak in the beauty. The ghat stretches for about 15 to 20 kilometers with sharp bends and steep drops, so it's perfect for riders who want to sharpen their skills or just cruise and enjoy the view. But even more than the road, it's a vibe here, the peaceful, raw, untouched that pulls you in. If you ever looking for a quick escape from the city without going too far, Tamini Ghat is your answer. Just you, your machine, and some of the most scenic roads Maharashtra has to offer. And the beauty is something different in monsoon. So I have pulled over for a quick break, found a quiet spot with a view, and honestly, this is one of the calm place. Just stopping, letting the engine cool, letting yourself reset, and soaking in the moment. And yeah, I had my breakfast back from home. High protein, clean, simple. I'm pretty serious about my fitness and diet. So even when I'm out on a ride, I try to stay on track, just sticking to the plan, getting those gains in checks. There is something really peaceful about this setup. Your bike parked beside you and food that fuels both your body and your ride. They recharge you.
I'm all about words, but it sounds like you're envisioning an instrumental piece that truly captures a calm, beachy ambience. Since this one's not about lyrics, I'd suggest imagining soft finger picking on a sun-soaked guitar. Occasional melodic bends reminiscent of waves rolling ashore. A subtle pocket beat could mimic the rhythm of distant tides. Let the absence of vocals create room for the guitar to tell its own serene story. Simple, tranquil, and flowing like the ocean breeze. If you ever feel like pairing lyrics with that vibe, I'm here. If you ever feel like pairing lyrics with that vibe, I'm here. Feel like pairing lyrics with that vibe, I'm here.